Hey, you guys, I'm back with another message again based upon numbers. The first number is 544, which means madness and folly. The second number is 424, and it means to go up high, go up to a higher place, and then to Jerusalem. But the first number, I'm sorry, is 454, which means madness and folly, if I said the number incorrectly. Um, Excuse my birdies on my balcony chirping. They're just chirping and being their happy little self. You can hear them in the background because I know they're loud. But in this particular message, God is God wants me to come and tell his children that God is taking you up, but be careful. God is taking you up, but be careful. God is about to elevate a lot of his children, and then taking a lot of his children up, elevating them to higher places. A lot of you guys are about to walk into royalty, and he wants you to be careful. Um, don't get so caught up in the elevation that you forget to fast, that you forget to pray, that you forget to seek God's face. Because when we get so caught up in things, and it can take our focus, and it can cause us to be distracted, it can cause us to not be on guard, right? And when we are not on guard, that's when the devil will try to strike and attack. So God is saying he's about to take you up, but you need to be careful, because God is about to take you up. It's going to make a lot of people mad. It's going to have a lot of people upset because he's about to take you up. But don't get so caught up in him taking you up that you get off guard, that you get off post. You still got to stay on the wall. Even though God is elevating you, you still have to stay on the wall. You still going to have to stay on post. All right. Um, so one of the scriptures that I did see when it came to this, and I was like, okay, God, I know what you're really trying to say, is Luke chapter 6, verse 11. And they were filled with madness and commune with one another what they might do to Jesus. So this is where, um, this is where God was, or this is where people were getting, mad at Jesus and was plotting against Jesus and what they want to do to him, right? And so we're going to experience that. We are not exempt. We're not exempt. When Jesus was elevated, he not only found favor with God, he found favor with man too as well. But however, he still had people that was plotting against him, that wanted to do all these things against him. We read about this in the Bible, how the Pharisees and stuff were trying to trip him up in all different types of ways. All right. Because they just didn't like him. We are going to experience that. But God is saying, like I said, God is going to take you up. But you just need to be very, very careful. Be very, very mindful in this season, in this hour, when it comes to him elevating you. Make sure you guys are keeping your prayer life together, keeping your fasting together, because the devil is out to steal, kill, and destroy. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against spirits, principalities, and high places. And when he takes you up, y'all, it can very well be new levels, new devils, because he's taking you up in rank, right? There's different rankings when it comes to spiritual rankings. All right. And when you go up in rank, you deal with different types of warfare because of your gifts, because you're up in rank. But not also that it teaches you wisdom, but you're going to have to stay on point. You're going to have to stay on your P's and Q's in this season, in this hour. Like I said, God is about to do a lot of blessings in this season. He's about to bring a lot of things together. And especially if you're coming into your marriage, when you come into your marriage, you and your spouse need to be praying together. Y'all need to be fasting together, because the easiest thing for the devil to attack is a house that don't have no prayer in it. All right. So make sure you guys are doing what God has called you to do in this season, in this hour. Like I said, he is taking you up in this season. God is elevating you in this season, but be careful. Like I said, the devil is busy. He doesn't like it when God blesses his children. He doesn't like that. Okay. The devil is very, very jealous of God's children. So be mindful of that. Um, like I said, ask God to strengthen your gift of discernment. Continue to ask Him to strengthen your gift of discernment. When God is elevating you, it's when God is elevating you, you need to pray and ask God who needs to stay and who needs to go. Because everybody can't go into your next level. Some people are here for a lifetime. Some people are only here for a season. You're going to have to ask God to show you which one is which. Because I'm telling y'all too, God wants you to be careful because God, thank you, Holy Spirit, remind me of a previous message that friends will become enemies. Because some people are just fine with you and cool with you long as you are beneath them or long as you are on the same level as them. But as soon as God begins to elevate you, as soon as God begins to use you for His glory, as soon as God begins to give you your heart desire and you begin to walk into your promise and your purpose, that rattles people demons. And friends can become enemies real, real quick. So pray and ask God, what season are these people in your life, and to show you things. Because the closest ones that the devil has used is the people that's close to you. Put that there, right there, right. I'm gonna put that out there. So just be mindful. God is taking you up, but you got to be careful, y'all. You got to stay on the wall. You can't be like Nehemiah. You got to be like Nehemiah and tell them, no, I can't come down off of the wall. I got to finish this wall. Like, I'm busy. Like, that's how you're going to have to be in this season. And it's going to make a lot of people mad. I'm telling you. I had experienced that myself. God had me working on things and I was like Nehemiah. I couldn't come off the wall. And when I didn't respond to the way people wanted me to respond, they got mad and upset with me. So, and if people are doing it, that's God is showing you that, hey, these people are not for you. Cut ties, all right? But be very careful, you guys, because God is taking you up. But don't get so caught up in the elevation that you forget to fast, that you forget to pray, that you forget to see God's face. You still got to do what you've been doing, because it's going to come with a lot more responsibility. So too much is given, much is required. But if it's going to come with a lot more responsibilities, I'm telling you, it's going to have to come with, you're going to have to get a lot more in your word. You're going to have to get a lot more in fasting and praying. Okay, you're going to have to get a lot more seeking and standing at God's feet like never before. All right, so I love you guys. I pray that you all have an amazing day, and I will chat with you all later.